Estamos en vivo, mi gente. Bueno, vamos a tratar de subir de nivel. Estamos ahora a nivel. Estábamos rookie, ahora creo que Aaron, que se llama. Sí, que estamos ahora 3 estrellas. Ahora, vamos a ver qué es lo que es.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Goes for the fireball. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. They block the overhead and brushes off the impact. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Charges forward. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They both showed their hand. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken.
Fire.
Just out of range for that throw. From up above, brushes that off and keeps going. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Excellent block! Looks like they want to put a new spin on things, but that fires off the Shinku Hadouken.
Ahora sí te agarré.
Fighters planning something? Life lead is there, but still, if the drive impact doesn't work, they're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Finishes them with a drive impact. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Goes for the low kick. All right. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Opts for the super arm. What did they think? The super armor does it well. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Projectile to try and change the situation. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Medium kick hit.
Oh shit, mira, vamos a matar.
One hit's gonna do it.
No.
Oh
shit.
Always important first round.
No sabía que me iba a sacar tanto una vez.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Knockdown and they must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. A super art?
KO. KO.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Vamos a ver quién quiere pelear. Ahora me subí esto aquí. Mientras tanto, ya viene alguien. Vamos.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Stands firm and blocks the drive.
Con una mano. Le gustó
Tries
eso
impact
de.
block, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Sticks the jump in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can
me ha
turn
sacado
this
mucho,
around in their favor. Life lead opens up.
Me ha sacado bastante, demasiado. No me di cuenta. Wow. Yo no me di cuenta que me había sacado tanto. Hay que prestar atención a eso.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireball right from the going on the offensive. Jumps in. Grabs them. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. They're going for the super art. Now, can they finish the job? Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
Me está sacando bastante.
Gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in, uses the fireball to drive. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Looking for a hole, drive impact misses.
Por un poco. Me está sacando bastante. Último round, let's go. What? Así que tú estás de una vez.
And the fun check, will this super art do anything? And it is on. Presses charges forward. Oh my God, they just chunked it up. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 has the super good decision with that throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wow, sat and waited for this open. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drive impact misses. Throws a fireball. Charges forward. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Impacts a no-go. Okay, creating some space here. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Are they going to fill up their super meter for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Projectile to try and change the situation. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this. Charges forward. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Perfect time to spend the meter. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Oh, they can't ignore that super gauge gap. The low heavy connected? Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Hits them with a stopping block. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Will that
No te voy a
super be the
apoyar
turning
nada.
point? Jump. Blocks the impact. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a Waka Super Art. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hayokusen. A quick breather. Shinku Hadouken. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Finds the target. How will they close it out? This is the final round.
No te voy a perdonar.
Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Looking for a chance. Shoots their
Me
shot
agarró.
and whips. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Oh, the throw connects. Player one has a big drive rush. Low heavy. Player the low. Amazing. Tokugeki to the face. Nice fire. Reads the jump in perfectly. All whip and no throw. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Breaks through with the throw. Player two is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
Vamos a ver con el bebecito también ahora. You ready?
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Come on. This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Will that drive impact get punished? Oh, whiffs the throw. Shoots off a fireball up close. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Takes a trip. In a dire situation. Ah, burnout activates. Gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in.
Wow.
They've piled up the null. Hits them with a stop and pop. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. How will this impact things? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Ooh, there's a side flip, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. How can they steal this good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact? Shinku Hadouken! Knockout and a real test of nerves here. Hit that with confidence. Player one, there's a drive impact. Just tap them on the toe. No way.
Ooh.
That was 100% planned. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Nothing stops this train. What
Te agarré ahora.
can they keep on him?
Oh, me agarró ahí.
Fire! Put them up! Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. The super connects. This unleashes a big damage. And whips. They're wide open. Drops that off. Dangerous range here. This is gonna hurt.
Wow.
Close range projectile. Sets up with the jump in. Big what?
Me agarró.
Put them on notice.
En tío.
Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Está duro el tipo.
They're still
Se está poniendo más difícil
Both sides stepping up for the
mientras
win.
vamos a poner.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to wreck them. What a reaction to go air to air. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in.
My turn.
Next hit will end the round. Knockdown. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Burns the drive gauge. The jump in catches them. Gets the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Shinku Hadouken! Alright, what's coming up next? With the impact. Handle with care. You can't jump drive impact. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? What are they gonna do? We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Play it adds a bit of OG spice. The next one, Totsugeki to the face. A jump drive and back misses. Gotta begin with the drop. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Let's go. Subimos de nivel. Ah, no. Yo bajé para ese ahorita, no me di cuenta. Pero vamos a seguir, vamos a seguir.
Fantastic reactions there. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Nothing but air for the impact. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Coming through. Fires off in overdrive. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will this super art connect? Takes a trip. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chance.
Me agarró bien la primero, pero
on the board first with the win.
vamos bien
They'll
duro.
want to keep the pressure on. Immediate hits them with a stop and pop. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Charges forward. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter again. Shinku Hadouken! Big super art hit. It's on. There's a change of sides. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going on the offensive? Throws a fireball. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Long critical. What's gonna happen?
Wow.
We're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life and still willing
Pero
to
no me va a
risk it
matar,
all
¿no?
in his critical arts to deal the
Bien,
cash
me quitó
damage
bastante.
they need. Okay, he crowns them from above. Holy,
Le
they
ganamos.
cancel out. And now, player 2. That was
What?
the best I've ever seen. Here's the final round.
Matthew,
Real fight
¿viste
starts
eso?
now. Opens with the fireball. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Hits them with
Pero
a
no lo voy a perdonar ahora, no.
jumps up. Going
No lo voy a
on the
perdonar.
offensive. Looking for a chance.
No lo voy a
Impact.
perdonar.
Squash. Excellent block to shut out the impact. And whips. They're wide open. Both sides getting ready. Reads
No
the
lo voy a
jump in
perdonar, ¿no?
perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. A jump, drive, and back misses.
No lo voy a perdonar, no lo voy a perdonar.
Use of the game. Good, super. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 is in a that back row was huge. Oh my God, they just choked it
No lo voy a
up.
perdonar.
That was
No
a
lo voy a
magical
perdonar.
shot.
Let's go.
Player 2 is a force
Matthew,
to be
let's go.
reckoned with.
Está loco, Dime, mi amor. You like that, Matthew? Dile hola. Hola. Okay. Vamos a darle otra vez. Vamos a ver.
Our fighters are pumping themselves
Otra
up
vez,
and are
otro de
raring to
esto.
go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Throws him down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Feeling out the spacing.
No sé qué tiene control, que se estaba quedando bajito esto.
Taking stock. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Knockdown. Heading into goes for the super art. Will this super art connect? Experiencing burnout. They're being absolutely relentless KO.
Sí, yo sabía que no le iba a ganar.
Player
Pues no sé
one
por qué
picks
se
up
me
the
quedó
first
como
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
bajado el muñeco este.
Starting off with fireballs, hits him with a stop and pop. Checks him with a projectile. Player one did a great job of reading
Otra
the
vez, mira.
opponent up close to that last round. Can they keep the
¿Qué
momentum?
es lo que tiene control?
Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? What separates the good from the great in this game
ahora está
is
bien.
smart gauge management. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. It's a good spot to use the super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Wow.
They knew it'd be enough. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in.
Quitó punto.
That was a decisive win.
A ver si quiere revancha. ¿No revancha? Pendejo. ¿Ve que sí, Matthew? Un pendejito.
Here comes a new challenge.
Baby. ¿Cómo te
This
ríes,
isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
It's not over.
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Decides to go in with the target combo. Uncomfortable space here.
No,
And
Matthew.
they quickly bagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. How's this going to shake out? Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Can't tech the throw. Player one chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end, it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Going in, player one sneaks in the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Zones with the fireball. Going on the offensive. Misses the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. They exchange blows. What'll happen here? Player one needs to use the threat of the fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Player two is working with a better gauge. Ooh, what a smart throw. Gets into cannon spike. Getting up close and personal. The next touch, impact squat. Finds the target. Player one flatlines him. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Matthew está haciendo popó ahí, gallo.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Dashes forward. The throw misses. With the throw. Decides to go in with the target combo. Just out of range for that throw. Their life is looking critical. Heats it up with a combo into super. How's this round going to develop? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two.
No podemos ganar tan rápido así, ¿no?
Opts to create space to start. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball.
Oh,
Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with Fireball. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Shinku Hadouken! Big super hard hit. It's on. Player 2 is in a pit zone with a stopping bomb. That's a counter. Going in, player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. And whip! They're wide open! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Doing some quick planning? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Threads it cleanly. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Let's go a new challenge. Vamos a acabar con esto. Lo dejamos aquí.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Strikes back with the drive impact. Knockdown. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Very critical point. Goes for the super art. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters planning something? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Out of range. Relatively safe. So, what's next? Connects with medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Medium kick hits. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What were they thinking? Sets up with the jump in. Pass them on the dome. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Who will set the bait at this range? Yo, critical line now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
Well fought.
No problems. Got to press on.
Fight round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Scuffle. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 with the crown them from above. Here comes the corner pressure. Oh, they were waiting for it. Anti-air in the clutch. Super. That's what we want to see. A real test of nerves here. Here comes the boom. Ugh, take a seat. Player 1, who are they swinging at? Player 2, are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw these fighters play out of their goddamn minds there. Player 1 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while.
Estamos perdiendo
They
y ganando
really took it down to the wire.
estrellas. No pasamos de 4 estrellas.
And whips, they're wide open. Charges forward. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Combo with the target combo. Tons of drive and health to work with. Looking for a way to incorporate
Matthew.
their drive.
No. Ay, el niño está
Caught in the crosshair.
tocando
Got their
esto.
eye on the air. Knockdown. That's some big juicy damage on that
shit.
counter hit. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning it. Gets him.
Wow, no.
Player 2
Matthew,
on the board
no haga
first with the
eso.
win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Tenemos que ganar esta, tenemos que ganar esta. Let's go.
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job. Things are slow, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That's a counter. What'll happen here? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. Were they baiting them into that? This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Oh, what a
Me
miss!
agarró ahí.
They can't squander this punish counter chance. Next, the counter. Punch cannon spike. Oh, here we will this super art do anything?
No.
Shin Hashogaki. This could be made for the
What?
flatline zone.
Damn.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a
Increíble,
real
increíble.
clinic for us.
Se lo
They're
merece, se
still
lo merece.
hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stop and pop. Decides to go in with the target combo. Backs them into the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. The fighter goes for the super art. So they break forward to pressure this. Oh!
¿Cómo me agarró
And they
ahí?
convert this punish counter opportunity into something. Sticks the combo. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knockdown and a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 hits
Un
up the
poco,
always
eso
important
fue
first round. They'll want
ahí,
to keep the
ahí.
ball rolling.
Round 2.
Opts to create space to start. Boozle charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Otra vez.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Spikes! Throws a fireball. Shinku Hadouken! With breather, player 1 might have just shifted this round into hits him with a stop and block. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Impact squat. Oh my god, they just choked it up. This is gonna hurt. Hit that with confidence. What now? Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Nice, nice, nice. Estaba dificilito ahí. Pero mi gente, este video va a quedar aquí. Nos quedamos todavía en Aaron. Lo que subimos fue una estrella y ahí nos vamos a quedar para el próximo video.